This is Nancy, and I'm here on our suburban location of Life on the 80. My friend Gail is coming over in a bit to bring some of her heirloom fingerling potatoes for us to can up in the pressure canner. We will be sharing a little bit about growing and processing potatoes for home use. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments below. Thanks for coming. This is what a seed potato looks like. As you can see, there are several eyes jutting out of the potatoes, soon to become sprouts. It's called chitting. Each sprout is a new plant and should be planted separately. We will be cutting the potato up into separate pieces and get them planted once the cuts have hardened off, and soon they'll have new plants. The remaining parts of the potato are still good. You can tell they were still firm. They do have to be washed, however, because when you store potatoes, you leave the dirt on while storing them. Now I'll go ahead and peel these, and since there's nothing wrong with it, guess what we're having for dinner? Mashed potatoes. We use a combination growing method. The ground has been trenched and then hilled over the potatoes. As they grow, we add layers of straw when the plants reach about 12 inches. We do this a couple of times. This harvest is Kennebec. Kennebec is an heirloom storage potato. Our soil is very heavy clay soil, making it difficult for plants to properly root. The potatoes will cure in a darkened area so that their tender skins can toughen for long-term storage. They will not be washed until it is time for us to be using them for a meal. Here's a quick glance on some of the other varieties that we grew. We got a good harvest this year, and I'm really pleased. My friend Gail will be bringing us these lovely purple potatoes, and we're going to share with you 3 different varieties of those purple potatoes, which are identified later in the video so that you can recognize them. Now, these are not all of the different purples and blues and reds that are available, but just a few. They're beautiful potatoes, and it would be a good idea to spend some time researching the many health benefits that they have, because they do have additional nutrients that regular white potatoes do not. So let's get started. We have our bowls ready, and we have our jars ready. We'll start by washing the potatoes. We'll be doing at least 3 washings of each batch of potatoes to get off all of the dirt. You'll soon see that the water becomes quite muddy. Gail here is taking those first washed potatoes and put into a second bucket, which she will wash and scrub them. And then we'll do it again, and we will continue to do this until the water runs clear when we've washed them. And in between, we'll be dumping the water outside, and as you dump it, you can see how muddy the water is of all the mud that was on the potatoes. If you'll notice the bowl on the right, you'll see that the water was clear. So now our potatoes are completely washed. Aren't they pretty? So now it's time to get them cut up. We will be cutting all of the little bad parts out and discarding those. We will also be sorting out the smallest ones that are just barely the size of a thumb, and we will be jarring them separately. Gail is cutting out a little brown spot where the potato just isn't quite right.
Molly. This is Blue Fleur, and this is Purple Peruvian, and all three are considered fingerling potatoes.
We'll be sharing more projects and we hope you'll join us. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thanks for joining us. Keep on living your dreams.